my English learning YouTube channel. So I am discussing ask question in my videos. I have already discussed ask question by using what, which, who and whom. So I am today also I will discuss ask question which will be begun with some other WH question word. Everybody knows that ask question is always started with WH question word. Okay, so today's discussion will be started with whom, because in my previous video I discussed the use of whom for asking question. So when we use whom for asking question, whom always answers an object in the sentence. Okay, so my father wants to meet the principal. So this is a very simple sentence, and if we are instructed to ask question by using whom, then what should we do? Definitely its answer will be the principal, because here the object is the principal. Okay, that is why it would be like this: whom. Now the main verb is in present tense with s, so does will come. Whom does. My father will be your father. In ask question we always you or your in place of I, my. Okay, so whom does your father want to meet? Okay, whom does your father want to meet? Now we are going to discuss another question word, that is whose. Whose always answers the possession. That means if something belongs to somebody, and if we want to know that whose things belong that thing, that means who is the owner of the thing. To know the owner of the thing, we have to use whose for making or asking question. Okay, so we can use, that means the possessive form of who is whose. We can use the possessive form of who is whose for knowing somebody's possession in something. Okay, so I am writing here a sentence: this is Ram's house. This is Ram's house. So this is a very simple sentence. If we want to know about the owner of the house, then we have to use whose for our question. So here it will be whose house is this. It will be whose house is this. The answer is this is Ram's house. Okay, whose house is this. Whose house is this? This will be the Ram's house. The answer is this is Ram's house. So whose is used for knowing the ownership only. Okay. Now I will write some more examples to make your conception clear regarding the use of whose for asking question. Okay. Sita is Ram's wife. Okay, Sita is Ram's wife. So if we have to know the relationship between Sita and Ram, then we have to use whose for asking question. So whose wife is Sita? Okay, then answer is Ram's wife. Whose wife is Sita? Okay, whose wife is Sita. So in this way we can use whose for asking question to know ownership or to know relationship also. between persons or among persons. Okay. So now I am going to another question. What? That is where. And where means it always questions the answer. It always questions. It always, if we ask question by using where, then answer always becomes a place. That means if we use where for asking question, it always answers a place. That means where refers to place. To know a place, we use where for asking question. Very simple one. So I am writing here. So we live, I am telling, we live at Nalbari. So where always refers to place. We live at Nalbari. So if somebody asks me, then what should he ask me? He must ask me, where do you live? The answer will be Nalbari. So where always answers the question place. Okay? Where is always used in question to find a place as an answer. Okay? I hope the idea is very clear here. So where we have written where here, and it is in the present tense. That is why we have taken the help of do, and we have written you in place of we, and we have used the verb in its present tense. So where do you live? Okay. So we may write some more sentences like he went to Delhi. He went to Delhi last month. He went to Delhi last month. So ask question by using where. Then we have to write where at first. The verb is in past tense, so did will come. Where did? The subject must come. It is he only. Where did he go? When will become go in its present tense. And answer will be Delhi. That is why we have to write last month also. Where did he go? Last month. Where did he go? Last month. Okay? Clear? Now I may write some more examples to make everything clear regarding the ask question by using where. Okay? So I am writing the bus is going to Howrah. Okay? The bus is going to Howrah. Now the bus is on its run. That is why we have to question by using where, and after the end of the sentence we have to, that means after the end of the sentence we have to write to, because the bus is on its run. That is why where is the bus going to? Okay, to should be written because it is running at this present time. That is why where is the bus going to? Where is the bus going to? Okay. Again, we may write she lives in Delhi. She lives in Delhi. So we should use where for asking question. Then what will be the answer? Where does? Yeah, it will be does because live is written as lives. That means live has been used here in the third person singular number. That is why it will be where does, and the verb subject is she. Where does she live? Okay, where does she live? So I hope your conception is very clear regarding the use of where for asking question. Okay. Again, you may write, I met the boy in the market. I met the boy in the market. So we may ask question by using where. Where did you meet the boy? Okay. where did you meet the boy? Where did you meet, M-E-E-T, meet the boy? Because met is in the past tense, that is why we have used did here for asking question, and finally we have used the present tense form of met, and the spelling is M-E-E-T. So where did you meet the boy? Answer is I met the boy in the market. Okay, now let me leave this the use of where for asking question. So I am going to another word, that is when. Okay, when always refers to time. That means if we want to get any time as an answer, then we have to use when for asking question. Okay, when refers to time. When refers to time. When is always used for getting time. Where is always used in question for getting or for knowing time. Okay, so we may write so many sentences like Mukul visited South India last month. So this is a very simple sentence which is written in past indefinite tense. So here is a time, that is last month. So this part will be the answer. That is why we have to write the other words here excluding last month. Now the question word is when, and it is in the past tense, so did will come. So when did Mukul visit South India? Okay, when did Mukul visit South India? The answer is last month. Okay, the answer is last month. So when always answers the question time. When we use when in a question, it always answers or finds out time as an answer. Okay, then I shall meet you tomorrow. I shall meet you tomorrow. So this is a very interesting sentence where we have to change I and you also. We always know that I and we become always you. But what would be you here? It would be definitely, as the subject is I, so it would be definitely me. Okay. So when will you meet me? When will you meet me? Answer will be tomorrow. Okay. When will you meet me? When will you meet me? Answer is tomorrow, because when always is used for getting time as an answer. Okay. Now you can say Raju gets up at 6 a.m. regularly. Gets up at 6 a.m. regularly. So here also there is a time, that is 6 a.m. So we have to use when for asking question. When does Raju get up regularly? When does Raju get up regularly? It will be Raju gets up at 6 a.m. regularly. When does Raju get up regularly? It will be Raju gets up regularly at 6 a.m. or Raju gets up at 6 a.m. regularly. When does Raju get up regularly? Okay. So I hope the idea is very clear, and no need to give more examples, because the topic is also very simple, and it has become simpler because we have already learned about so many questions. That means take question, interrogative, and rules of take question and interrogatives remain the same for making question. So this is also a question pattern, and that is why auxiliaries come before the subject, or if there are no auxiliaries, then we bring do, does, did before the subject, and above all we use the question word at the very beginning of the sentences. So I hope you have got all the points which I have already explained here. Now there are some more words, question words, that will be discussed in my next videos. So this is all for today. Thank you for watching my videos.